Hello and welcome to another episode of Dig Small Engines. Bit of an update on I wasn't going to film any of this content, and I probably still won't film a lot, on the 3-horse horizontal shaft Briggs off of a Titan rotavator, I believe. As it stands, it's organised chaos here on the bench, as you can see. I won't use any expletives. But up to press, this is where we're at. The ball, some quite heavy scoring there. As I run my index finger round, I can feel the discrepancies. So despite that being an aluminium ball, which you shouldn't really hone, I'll give that a light honing. Which brings me on to the piston, which you probably won't be able to see, or well, you will be able to see, but you won't be able to tell. You have to take my word for it. Some very heavy, not heavy, but quite substantial scoring. I can feel it anyway, the discrepancies on there. I probably will replace the rings, but if I don't, I will check them that they are to the required spec further down the line. But piston, that'll be definitely replaced. I've got an old girl down here, 3 horsepower, the same on with a porch ignition. So if the piston's any good like that, I shall lamp that on a comrod and get her in situ further down the line again. The valves, exhaust valve here, needs a good clean up and a lap, likewise the intake. Fuel tank, that'll have some of the vapour rust. That's the old gasket off of the sump there. That needs a once over, the fuel tank, sorry. Head, all needs a good clean. Where's the points as well? Not sure where the points have gone. Probably somewhere under there. Starter clutch, that's all right, but I will service that. Sooner that in previous content on the last rebuild. Cam and oil pan or sump. Cam, sorry, and oil pan or sump over there. And there's the old carbio. That is probably one thing that will feature in content, because that is a flow jet carb, which is slightly, well, it's a lot different to the Porsche jet carb, so that will feature the rebuild of that. I'm waiting on a carb rebuild kit for that. Try and zoom you in. I'm not able to at the minute. So that will feature. The rest of it regarding the valve lapping, ring gapping and other bits of the rebuild have featured previously on that old girl up there, which featured in previous content. So that's where we're at. It is organised chaos. I don't even know where. Oh, there's the points there. Condenser. Sorry, there's a condenser. So all needs a good clean up. A lot of works to carry on. The crank is actually, mentioned that the crank, the journals are actually very good on this. Much better than the previous one I rebuilt, which I was pleasantly surprised at. I think this engine, but it's certainly 3, 4, possibly 5 decades old, not entirely sure, but it's an old girl. So that's where we're at. Bit of an update. A lot of it won't feature because it's just going to be going over the same from the previous rebuild. Like I say, that carbio definitely will, because the flow jet hasn't featured in any of my content. So if you like this little episode of Dig Small Engines, give us a like, share and subscribe. Until next one, take care. Ta-ra for now.